Hello, I'm Lindsay and I work for ACF Events. I'm the head of marketing. ACF Events is a corporate events company. We specialise in team building and corporate fun days. ACF Events is based in Bristol. We've been in business for over 30 years. We offer all sorts of event solutions, from corporate fun days, family festivals, anything from a samba drumming experience to a Christmas party with festive fun festivals. Prior to using Bigin by Zoho, we were down to using spreadsheets, which obviously aren't ideal. It was a unanimous decision through the company that we needed to get a CRM to improve our business. I ended up researching and shortlisting around 8, including some big names, but they were just too big for what we needed. They had loads and loads of features, but we just weren't going to use them. Came across Bigin and it looked ideal. It was exactly what we needed. It had the very basic features that we wanted, plus so much more. The price point was great. There was the ability to do task scheduling. It would sync up to our existing phone system. And there was the ability for lots of customization with custom fields and custom tags. Dashboards were brilliant, they were all customizable as well. And the ability to have multiple pipelines to suit the different areas of our business. So the way the sales team worked before we had the CRM, they were almost working individually rather than as a team. Each individual would kind of have their own quirks and their way of doing things, and it was always very difficult for them to pick up another person's inquiry if they were ever off for any reason. And their inquiries would be uploaded onto the spreadsheet. Sometimes they would get missed. Sometimes not all the details would be put in, and just basically the transparency of what everyone was doing wasn't there. But now we're using Bigin. Everybody can see all of the information. You've got day-to-day updates that are live, hour-to-hour updates as sales are coming in, and everybody can work off of the same page. The admin team, they basically take the event once it's confirmed and they run with it until the day that it happens. So they have a lot of prep and paperwork to get through. Previously, there were multiple documents, there would be spreadsheets, it was all very disjointed. So now each member of the team can see what stage each event is at. They know that this booking is at the stage where it needs to be invoiced, or they know that this venue needs to be given the summary for the event. It just makes it far more efficient. Within the contacts module of Bigin, you can see an entire history of that contact or that company. So if they've made previous bookings with us, or if they've made previous inquiries with us, you can see a whole history of what activity that customer has had with us. We have connected our CRM to our Microsoft 365 account, which means that all of the emails that a client manager will send to their client are now traced on the CRMs. They can just go onto the client, go to the emails, and they'll be able to see all the history there. Not only do we have our emails linked up, we also have our phone system linked up, so there's just every form of communication is now logged within Bigin. We use the dashboards feature quite extensively. We have dashboards for revenue, source of inquiries. We have probably about 10 dashboards on the go that people refer to regularly, and within those each component is customizable. Sales team got their own dashboard for their targets. I use it for marketing to see what inquiries are coming in and when, what value they are, what the source has been. We can also view the use of venues. Yeah, there's just so much information that we can view on dashboards, and we probably haven't even touched the surface yet. One feature that we really liked about Bigin was that it would integrate with the email marketing system. We actually transitioned to using Zoho Campaigns that links up with Bigin. So all of our contacts that go into the CRM will automatically go across to Zoho Campaigns. So if we send out a newsletter or a mail shot and one of our customers clicks on it, the client manager will get a notification to say that that customer has clicked on the email and they may be interested in making a booking. So it just gives them an extra little tool to be a bit proactive with their sales. We use the tag feature within Bigin. We have different types of customers and clients. So some might be venues, some might be corporate, some might be schools. So this all then syncs to Zoho Campaigns, and the tags also filter through onto there. So if I'm sending a mail shot out to agencies with, say, an agency offer, I know that it's only going to go to those contacts with the agency tag. As head of marketing, Bigin has been a really useful useful tool for me so far. And in the future, as the data grows and as we get more coming into the system, it's going to really help me make more informed choices about which marketing directions to go, where to put the budgets and what's working. We have two main areas of the business that needed pipelines. The first was our sales team, obviously from receiving an inquiry through to close of the deal. And then our admin team also needed their own pipeline once a deal was confirmed. One of the workflow features we use is to notify the admin team when an event has been confirmed with the sales team. So when an event goes to closed one stage, the admin team will receive an email to say that there's an event that's going ahead, please get ready to do the event prep for this event, basically. And then it will automatically go from the sales pipeline and it will pop into the beginning stage of the admin pipeline.
My name is Storm Wilson Kennedy. I'm sales manager at ACF Events.
I'm Amy Stevenson and I'm the office manager.
Every inquiry that came in, we basically would just add to a spreadsheet. It was never able to tell us where things were in the pipeline. Now, obviously, with the CRM system, we have a great pipeline where we can track it from sort of start to finish all the way through, and bring up reminders and tasks at certain times as well. So it's massively helped our business. Once we've sent the quote, that will we pass that along the pipeline, and then as we're chasing the client, and then once it's gone to contract, and then once the event's complete, so many inquiries, so many moving parts, it's really helpful to have those little reminders to say, oh, don't forget to do this. So we've been able to compare what inquiries we've had each month, and also what sales figures we've done each month, and we can actually even tailor it to sort of what inquiries, so the type of inquiry that we've had coming in. So if we know, for example, during the month of May we've had lots of it to knockout inquiries, then we know then next year that we could do a big roll, let's say in February, a couple of months before. So it's the data for that's been invaluable. Bigin helps us stay organised, it helps us manage our workload, helps us with our reminders, and just helps our daily workloads massively, yeah. Sales and admin work really closely together, so we sort of are one team. So once an inquiry's been done and it's gone all the way to booking, that's when Amy and her team take over.
Once it gets to a booking sign confirmed on the sales pipeline, it automatically goes to our admin pipeline. So the first step is always just to have that handover meeting with the sales manager, just to make sure that make sure everything's on that event sheet to begin with. Then we make sure that it gets invoiced, which is quite important, and then it's making sure that we've contacted any suppliers and the venue to make sure we've confirmed all the details with them. It's prepping the event sheets, the instructors have that, and then it's just making sure when it's up and coming, everything's in place. And then once the event's happened, we then send a feedback form, so we've even got that step in there. So we use Zoho Books, so we've integrated that, so it means that in Bigin we can create that invoice. So before we would always have to go, to our accounts, is it paid, is it not? But now we can see, yes, that's been paid, no, it hasn't, so we can be quicker with our clients. And also we've got email reminders, so our accounts lady doesn't need to sit there and email loads of people, because those email reminders will be automated out.
I would 100% recommend Bigin to anyone in sales. Would you? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's completely changed how we work.
Hi, I'm Christina Cook. I'm a director at ACF Events. Since implementing Bigin, we've doubled in size as an organisation with our revenue. Bigin has played a huge part in that because we've been able to see the growth of our business, where our business is growing, looking at the trajectory of what's going on with the revenue. So it's been really, really useful. One of the huge benefits of Bigin is allowed us to see the trends coming in from inquiries. It was Bigin that helped us to see that organisations wanted to look differently to their Christmas sort of parties and include things like game shows, so they are more inclusive for their teams. So one of the really exciting features of Bigin was that it came with a mobile app. I spend the majority of my time out on the road, so it's enabled me to update the data straight away. It's enabled me to see historical data whilst I'm with a client if I need to. It's enabled me to be stood in the middle of the field looking at information I would normally need to maybe ring up the office and find out, or scroll through emails. The information's just there. Getting the Bigin CRM system has been hugely helpful for us to be in more of an efficient organisation. So historically, I would hear conversations in the office where we would be checking with each other what conversations have happened or what clients have done previously. Now all of this information is in one place, so it's really helped us to be more of an efficient business and grow hugely. I mean, 50% is massive. I would definitely recommend Biggin to other event companies, but other organisations and other industries as well. It's very flexible and they are hugely supportive. Their customer service is great, and I'm looking forward to seeing where we go together.
The support has been brilliant. You tend to speak to the same people as well. Tilton at the moment is my go-to guy, and he's been very, very helpful.
So I'm actually Tilton from Biggin Support. From day one, whenever they wanted any sort of assistance related to the application, we have always been happy to assist them. Yeah, it's been one good experience working along with them for the past couple of years, and I have seen them begin making huge difference in their business. So that's really cool.
Lindsay is an amazing person to work with, so we've been happy to have this collaboration.
These guys.